local way.
It's like an R&B of Africa, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It is more fusion of that, but in a local way. And I believe he's right when he say that, because if you apparently R&B it's not a selling cake. R&B he has no clue. Afrobeat, he just heads on.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, basically our brother in here is going to be celebrating himself actually come next month, as far as 5th of October. My Journey concert is going to be happening at Kampala Sheraton Hotel. Yeah. So he's going to give us more details about the entire show. But for now, basically, he's going to tell us about some of his achievements and experience in the game as he celebrates himself on 5th of October. You understand? So if at all you are home and you're watching the show and you feel like maybe you have any question regarding to a big figure like Allan Tonxi, all you have to do is just go down to our social media platforms, but make sure you use that code. Actually, if you want to, your question, just call us a code that is *217. *407#. Look out for opinions. Then after looking out for opinions, ask any question. Look out for level up as well. Then ask any question. We shall be able to get in touch with you. Joe Wuza Chadam, you understand? Okay. So in the meantime, Allan Tonxi, you're most welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much.
Second time, the first time we were trying Makagafaga Kade.
Yes.
Trying Girama Pia on
the introduction Jolese ne werabira munze njala kiteka nyo mu ntegera yaffe bana Uganda abakolere kamu chaka wempe no bwale no wedi nanyawo omusajja gwe tuli naye y'omu ku bayimbi Pastor Bugembe beerabira nga akola listi ey'abayimbi abatakulira mu nnaku. Mwemanyi musajja yasomera buddo mukimanyi abe mukisepi mukimanyi muli banjawulo kuono kati basajja abategera music nga balina access kuye ate nga n'oluzungu balwogera freely nga bamanyi basketball be baana batunulangako n'ogamba nekali mukama ebiroto byange biri n'oyo era bufubwe kugambye planned children mwalole ba planned people ne planned kids kati be bana abagwa mu category 3 yomu yoyo gutwese ate nga muyimbi nakinku. So ebibuzo binyo tuyinza omubuuza kijja kiti abaana aba mu ghetto beewaana nti be basinga okusibuka mu talent naye ate ghetto eyina engeri gyesemerera urban civil babagitani the opposite of ghetto is what? Uptown. Uptown, brilliant. Kati aba ghetto balina engeri gye ba encroaching mu uptown ne bafaanagana nga be basinga okitegera naye ate
Bobby yayogera n'agamba bulijjo nkigamba abantu ati bw'ozalibwa mu ghetto n'okulibwa mu ghetto n'ova mu ghetto ebeera defiance. You defy and you become an uptown.
Waloba compliant nga bo bagamba tulemedde wano twazalibwa wano tulina ku representing wano olw'okuba ekintu wakikuliramu tekikubeera gwe. Please, when you are bobosula mu garage, you don't cease to become a car. Just know and osula musuzi, then be whatever you have to be. Word. And this is the man that defines that in a different dimension. Welcome to the show, my big boy.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome.
I like the way you put on, man. You look glamorous. I always see you in your swag. Or in a dimension, koko langa kako, koka kasiginicha kako. You know, wala muntu gola anga yamba damaze kustogolinga nyo kujya. Era baba yimbi bokubira nagamba mwana nali yagadde nnyo naye ensonyiwa last moment lwaki ebyokwambala byamulemye. It's a very big brander era kibeerawo nnyo nze njira benya abayimbi naye this guy he always in his zone and I like it that
sometimes simplicity is key.
He's the best, you know?
Even
that
in fashion
art,
sinti nnyo inako kwetunda bintu bingi kiringa emotoka wali emotoka ze bayita abanawa musangeze motoka ziliko obutalatala obungi
abana gamba brother ate sala please sebu bako
sina chengambe
bako woko man.
Alan, we have a lot of questions there. First to the viewers, what's going on with you? What's coming?
Because first of all, I like to address they had that discussion earlier about classification ya genre. Njolaba fenna edda twatandikanga buli muntu I need eddoboozi asobola okuyimba nga bamuclassifying nga R&B artist.
Yeah.
Twali ebiseera ebyo waba R. Kelly, bajagede, simanyi
PDD.
baali bavuga ekintu ekyo ba Mario.
Asha
Kati oba osobola okuyimba gamba unayimba R&B.
R&B, neo type.
But you see, R&B is not African music.
True that.
So I feel like as artists, much as to watch sangais like that, as you grow as an artist and get exposed to the rest of Africa and sound that keeps changing, you start to hunger for identity.
Yeah, true.
Nti kati bw'ogamba mbu oli R&B kiba kitegeeza oli wanna be wa Chris Brown, oli wanna be wa Neo, because for real we're not R&B.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to figure out
Where do we
where
belong?
do we belong. And I feel like, as you said, Afrobeat was the next best thing because yalinga generally recognized worldwide, internationally for Africans. Ngovude ku world music. Only that, okay, now waliwo amapiano or Afro house,
Afro pop,
Afro fusion, chizomba, you know. But a lot of them sometimes bogenda kuwanika yo music mikuto sanga nizo option teziliwo. Waliwo world. Maybe these days I think some have amapiano but not all. Afrobeat some have but not also. China yo lugendo olw'okukakasa nti respecting bategeere bakakase abafirika nti to be recognized in all areas and all places that, you know, African music is there. So of course, once again, mwebale nnyo okunyaniriza obulungi. Our viewers, our beautiful, awesome viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. Allan Tonxi in the house. Nessa mawulire amalungi, good news like the Bible.
Yeah.
Nga 5 October tugenda kwera wali ku Sheraton Gardens Hotel celebrating my journey.
Okay.
Olugendo lwange.
Urugendo Ruo. For starters, I actually, someone would love to know, Allan Tonxi, how long have you been in the industry? And the reason as why it has taken you long to put up like a show. Yeah, for starters, like how long have you been in the industry?
I've been in the industry ever since before I even left school.
I get to know about Allan Tonxi when
your very
in
first
2008.
hit
My very first song was written when I'm in high school. Yes.
Yeah, in 2008. That's
Yes. I couldn't record it then, but I started working on it when I'm still in school.
Okay.
Now you just finish Form 6, then you can get the opportunity. Of course, my Form 6 I did it in entire school.
Hold it up.
Kati nga ino vaayo nzire mu kibuga gende makindi okurecording oluyimba.
From
Montale to which school? Wandaba wa amasomero goyina okunyonyola oyo katamanyi.
I was there for A level.
For O level yo jigenzeewo.
O level King's College.
Buddo.
Yes.
You got me.
So
if you don't got me, forget about it. Get master
Naye ku Allan Tonxi sebo Obi wa Museveni no we bayita Obis and OGs naye agenda
bino ebintu tulina ebigambo tulina
nage Obi wa Gundi wa Bebe Kuru ne Bobby ekitante sebo
Obi basomera kitante.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Byafayo wasomera ddi ekitante Brian
Fayo. I was there.
Wano kitante museum wajja.
A blind kid from O level to A level.
Paka up to now.
Now we have been struggling blind kid ayagala okubayingiramu.
Ata struggling. Oyogedde bulungi.
Kati ffe tukiriza mu nkola gye bayita defiance.
It's a very good. How long wengwa?
Nange bwe majagala kubeera nga Allan Tonxi, regardless where I come from, I have to be there.
And you have to be defiant as well, because best believe.
Naye now only defiant.
But when you like in high school, you think the parents were like in favor of it?
No,
definitely not. So it means that you had to be defiant, to insist and
do what it. You are to do,
even though it's not exactly what they want. You know. Then so defiance is a constant. I feel.
Allan, tell us about
this industry.
My Journey concert.
Oh yes.
Before you go further, because
I know.
Actually, some of us will get hurt tugambe banaye ffe twagenda mu ezo schools totubulira nyo tujja kutya.
If you get hurt kola nnyo omwana wa
I think at the end of the day in life, well, I feel like the biggest contribution the school you go to makes to your life is the people you meet.
Yes.
Connection,
More than the
social
education
capital.
itself. Kubanga bitusoma byebimu. Yine mutula yemu.
True.
Kubanga nga twatuka in S1 in Buda, remember nga wali avenga nali nvudde Mbalala, wali abavudde Gulu, wali abavudde Kabale, wali abavudde. The people in our class was like the top people in the whole country.
True.
You know, there were not people like abavudde mu kibuga. No. Wali wembale Kabale nga bonna babalese ne babakuŋŋaanya ne babateekamu. Naye nga buli gwobuuza ng'ola oyo yali yasooka mu district y'egundi, ono yali the first mu district y'egundi, naye nga mwenna mutuukaawo kati mwenna you are the top. Kati ne mutandika okumeggana. So it was a good environment to bring all these people from the whole world, including a few people from who are not Ugandan. So it gives you a balanced experience. It's not, when you're not all, as you say, bland kids. There were some rich kids. There were some people from humble backgrounds, you know. But you have to all be in the same community, learn to live together, learn from each other, get the same experience in life. And when you leave later, you will have gained a friend from a different background. You will have gained. So I think it was quite balanced.
In that very note, like I said, I get to know about you 2008.
Yeah.
You're doing music. What has been that we're talking about your journey to now of 2024? What has been your worst moment in this business of music industry that you'd say, as I talk about my journey, man, oba muntu, over this moment, but in particular in the industry?
And the other thing, what has made you relevant? No sigalamu. Ngochaliwo, you wamka pause, then when you come back, ela still obanga yoyo, no wamka pause. You know that person later buli chimu malaga later. Or later something nga checho. Chikinga time. Chechi kukipinzo kubera.
In other words, it brings good music.
So I think let's first sound one by one. Let's first start with the biggest challenge that he has suffered.
Okay.
Yes. Then we come to the other one. What keeps him relevant in the game?
I think one of the biggest challenges was just to find the right people to work with.
To find what? The
right people to work with.
All right.
I've had very negative experiences with
managers
or stuff like that.
Because that makes a testimony at the same time. It gives an idea for somebody, an insight to somebody.
Everyone that I've ever worked with, we're on good terms.
Okay.
Because in the city, Muntu are holding a grudges. Kubanga, the world is round and small. Especially if you own up, apologize, and you get. I move on. See, Tedeka beef, Musigala, because of my bagam. Tedeka beef, you're more hard than the one you're beefing. You know, so I let it go. Especially while we've been to Munga. Chaba, nebo nyigo chatusora chichusa.
So what very clarity. Chaba department, choka baba producer, baba manager.
No, baba manager. It's one of those things. It's Tewali clear guidelines
for the management.
But most times
professionally or otherwise, it's a passion thing also. Interest, passion, business. So it's very easy. Okutomera. Kubanga Tewali guidelines. Tewali bisaanizo birikkirira nti omuntu okubeera manager alina okubanga kino bwati. So byakutomera butomera. So I've had some serious issues with that. Two, n'okusanga nti industry erimu abayaaye bangi. Kati I was brought up in a place where you respect people and you expect respect back. You are trustworthy to people. You expect them to be trustworthy.
Yeah.
Because for you're trustworthy. I am a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do this, it is what it is. So you when you're brought up like that and then you enter in this industry, so I really had hard time to adjust to that, you know. And yeah, I think one of my really, really lowest moments is when I'd set up a nice recording studio when you might have been US Vichy. So of course, when something like that happens, or video your machine is fast. So a lot of people started coming in and out. Naye omwagamba ngenda kujja tajja bw'omu
ajja ne banne
ajja ne banne b'otamanyi.
nabo baagala kyekimu.
It was like 1 month only, and guys had broken in and stolen all the stuff,
What?
including my backups, songs and projects I had.
So are you saying we no longer have Vibration Studio anymore?
Actually, that whole thing was just, and from that point, I was discouraged from even doing a studio. People call me, when can I come? I want to come to the studio. I'm like, bruh, nah.
Okay.
You know?
So back to Casey's question, what has kept you more relevant actually as brand Allan Tonxi, even up right now, you still respected?
Well, I think it's the type of music or the music itself.
The music itself
Yeah.
has kept you more relevant.
Yeah.
The type of
because,
music it gives us.
I give my music time, but also I think also the personality. Mani, like I'm not very outspoken. So I never reach a tipping point of people feeling like we've had enough of this guy. Because I'm not the one who is always doing the most.
It's one person
You
who
get-
got a song about the club. They all have a big buli wogenda.
So you have created scarcity.
Though not intentionally, but yeah. But I also think fans are like your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Say, elaborate.
Chomumanyiza, it's very hard. Wakwanisa sente. Muwala nga wamimatiza n'amajja. Then olumala omufuna noloza nti katogenda chusa ogambe kati ngeri gyali wange. Bro. Ajja bwaga gambe bro.
Kyotandika nakyo kyobakuumirako.
Kyobakuumirako.
That's how they are. That's why you see nti waliwo buli muyimbi oba buli celebrity mu ngeri ye babakkiriza what example can I give to waliwo some things byenyinza okukola ne binvumya ne bagamba naye Tonxi kirabika alina ekyamu ku mutwe oba alina some problem naye ng'omuntu omulala bika bagamba oyo bw'atyo.
Tonxi bw'akeera n'akuba omuntu kibooko ng'omumbi w'eggwanga gwe mmanyi yakuba bonda kibooko twagamba ale kati mubadde mwebuuza ki byebya bulijjo
Even ask ourselves tugamba lwaki
yamusemberedde. You get the point.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get, that is a
Because
very
if I used
But if at all Tonxi does that, buli omu agamba nedda. It can't happen.
why would he what's wrong like they'll probably think
okubiddwamu that very night.
Hey.
Yeah.
So in simple terms, Allan Tonxi is telling the world that what has kept him relevant is the good music, and he's not so much into controversies, by the way. So
Being humble.
being humble, yeah, is very key as an artist. And what you feed people at first, you have to maintain the momentum. You get. So at the end of the day, it is good music. So Allan Tonxi, my question would be, what kept you long to give us a concert? Because you have released hit songs from Obera Nange, Mulamwa, one of my favorite, My Niece, Romance, and so many other classics. You get. So why did it take you long to come up with a concert? But promoter,
so this is my second concert. My first concert was the Chekole concert. Yes. And again, I think it comes down to that thing I talked about, the industry having a lot of
Bayai.
yes. Even now, the people I'm working with on this concert will not be a name you've had in Vuvuyo. Promoter yatutte sente zange simanyi promoter bagenze gulu kukuba sale simanyi you know like I feel like birds of a feather. You get I feel like birds of a feather. I'm a straight guy. You get what I'm saying? So it might not be easy for someone who is crooked or shady to be comfortable working with me because I want straight things.
On that very note, speaking of the people you work with, now that you have the show, and I've had musicians come out and criticizing the best producer, but you took a stage stage arrangement, sound. Who are you working with? I don't know if it's an early question to ask, but I want to know who is that person are we looking at together to Nuzamu Tonxi. Nalaka Zawinga complaining one of our best producers we have in Uganda. But
which is exactly why I will not comment on that.
Hey,
Also
Chinekemeo.
Omanyi, a brand is something that
That
takes
doesn't
long
come
to
easy.
build.
Yeah.
So who are you working with?
So you have to be very careful with your brand and with the people's brand. So I've been to shows where I've been disappointed,
Yeah.
but I probably won't go and
Announce it on air,
Yes.
on the socials. So if it happens to you, you're on your show and it's your turn, and then Mike in a vaco, and then the sound no bakatochewulira,
Things happen.
would you not come out n'ogamba nange musajja oyo muzibu nnyo?
I would definitely be disappointed. The people in attendance will see what's happening. They will bear witness. We'll probably have a lot of press there. Everyone will witness. But I will not necessarily go out of my way kwongerezaamu kuteeka omunnyo mu kiwundu.
Okay.
Because one, what does it help?
Because next time ajja kweraliikira aleme
It doesn't.
kwongerera. Kwayinza okuba yali negligence, this time n'abeera straight up n'agamba omwana oyo amanyi oba n'obutaddamu kukola naawe. There are two chances. Obutaddamu kukola naawe oba okutereezaamu n'agamba olaba yandabisa luli, let me do better.
Akakize kiringa abantu bwoba nga ofunye relationship problem nogenda ku mukutu n'otandika okuwulira ensimbu. Bro, so you sort your stuff out.
Are you saying King Saha
Allan
yabadde mu
Tonxi's style
kyamu?
is not the best.
Lindako, are you saying King Saha ndozonjwa kuleetamu kano naye kankayiseewo? Are you saying King Saha yabadde mu kyamu? Sorry, tubadde kumpozi ya King Saha, but he was one of the person right now abadde trendinga nti yavuddeyo vocably n'agamba omuntu blaza weeyisa bubi wano. Was that wrong? Was that a good move? Oba bali badde talo boss weeyisiza mbubi?
Again, people are different and do things for different purposes. Omuntu bw'agenda ku mukutu n'ayogera ekintu, a conversation. If I have a problem with you, Sammy, nga mbadde nsobola okukubira essimu ne ngamba nti muganda wange wakola kino kino, I wasn't happy with that. Vis-a-vis nenkola live. Sammy wankola ki? Nga ndi ku live okuwulira abantu
oyinza okuba owoninga Bright Pierre aleme kuneesiga nnyo ng'olaba Bright Pierre
nga mukubira essimu.
Okay.
Kubanga kikwata ku ye. So if I'm putting out it to the public, that means waliwo ekigendererwa ekirala.
Hidden agenda.
Okay. So Allan Tonxi, as you
opinion.
That's your opinion, and
Yeah.
you're right about that. I believe you are.
So, I'm sorry, by the way, yakola kuno Rima Chameleon, by the way.
Yeah,
You by know
he
Rima
has
Chameleon?
done.
yes.
Is Chameleon a good person or maybe because according to some other people they feel like maybe a guy is bad-hearted. You have ever worked with Chameleon? How is Chameleon?
I always say I only judge people by my personal experiences with them.
So what is
Yes,
your personal
yes, yes.
experience?
I have not had a bad experience with Chameleon.
Okay.
Everything is nice.
Ayagaliza.
Okay, so
I've not had a bad
we can't
experience
just
with him, so-
we can't just let Allan Tonxi to sum it up because he's also a leader, by the way. Because abadde mu association yagire mu
Yeah.
mukuma. The last
Word,
time I
word.
checked, yali mu
Federation.
federation. Allan Tonxi. Kijja kitya.
Ate kijja
How far
kitya?
with the corporate thing? Because buli muyimbi gwe hosting wano agezaako gamba man.
Bayaye banoonya byabwe.
Even especially gospel artists, they're so vigilant about the copyright thing.
Of course, one of the biggest problems of the industry has always been ignorance, obutamanya.
Yeah.
Nti n'okubanga mu 2024 tukyali ku kintu kya copyright lwakubanga for so many years there was ignorance among the artists. Now a lot of artists are still speaking from a point of ignorance and ignorance and yes, basically.
But abantu ababba.
So anyone who says nga bakutte musawo ne bakujja musende
I mean,
bazimba,
you go to
I
my
cannot say you
craft.
robbed me
You
if
go
you
to
didn't
my
take my
craft.
money.
If somebody uses your craft for
Thank
his
you.
gain, so
And that's exactly what we're talking about. Misunderstand when I say ignorance, I'm talking about, for example, the federation. You get, if you speak negative about it, it means actually, oli ku ludda lw'ababbi.
You are against, yes.
Kubanga wano bagezaako okulwanirira. You see, there is no way and okukyusa etteeka lya copyright ne litereera, it cannot benefit an individual. It's impossible because it took about but it's for everyone, even those that are not yet born.
Yes.
So you cannot be selfish with that. It's impossible.
Okay.
It's not practical. You can't do it because copyright law just see muntu omu ya everyone. However, well, nti onye bagamba wherever there is a crisis, or a problem, there's always someone benefiting.
True.
Ndibuba olutalo Ukraine ne Russia. Manya.
Waliwo atunda ebyokulwanyisa afunamu. True that.
Wabawo COVID. Waliwo zi pharmaceutical companies
Zikola
billions. So even in this case, it might not be clear, but all these years with the corporate issues, waliyo somewhere ababadde bakifunamu.
Tonics mu
ate abo bo of course tebagala kulekera ofunamu. Kati bala mwagala kula ensongo gi straightening abagamba bano bagala tuyingirira mu kisawo
mundabe yaffe yalemaani.
It's like you're saying that the federation thing, the association thing is not doing the right thing.
No, he's saying
there's people against them.
Yeah, okay.
Agamba ti abakirwanyisa
abakirwanyisa
be balinga abali side egamba
balina okulwanyisa federation kubanga ategeezako tereza. So baleta oluvuyo mu federation ne baleta mistrust mu federation never mudslinger federation. What happens? The copyright law, the fight for copyright slows down.
Okay. Tonix, we are out of time. Let's talk about your show on 5th of October.
Straight.
Tell us about the preparations. And my main concern is about the pricing, 200,000 shillings.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So now we have tables of 5, which we now made 6 at 3 million. We have VIP ticket of 500K, which is pretty much a seat on a table, so you can have the same experience. Then we have what I call business class. Kwani woli bifani wa tonics, totally ordinary.
Business class. Kandi ate mu economy, ate wenjagala.
Teori economy.
teriyo. Gala basu.
Business class. But we've been running
Alibads
at 100K.
Okay.
Yes. And this weekend, Okuva,
what does it
Friday,
come with?
Saturday, Sunday.
It comes with tonics.
Yes.
It comes with only tonics.
Yes.
It's the full package of
The full package of what you have come to enjoy.
What I say,
because to be honestly, I've been seeing artists nga bakola shows wano nga mitwalo 10 kinene nnyo 15. I have.
But this is tonic.
This is tonics. The tonics that we're talking about is the one guy who gives you music.
Of course, if you want to pay like 20K or 50, you can go to like Google, where there are like so many people standing. They steal your phone. They step on you. They touch your girlfriend's bum.
Tonics, I would ask of you, in this craft that you have, you're a very talented person. We know you're a guitarist, you're a producer. And what craft would you in one?
Because we are out of time. No.
Osanga mimbi ngagamba man, I'm good, but ninako kano kenjagala nti nalyagadde okuwanga nyimba nga bwenkuba ne break dance, like maybe Asha Raymond, maybe like Neo does it, because it's more likely you're in that kind of lane. So that craft checho ogamba nti craft yange njagala njongeremuko kano singa mbadde nkasobola, I'll do that. And then the last on that, which stage would you see yourself at peak? Nogamba, once I'm at that stage, I'm at my peak.
First of all, I just want to say that on Friday this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we're going to do what they call a flash sale.
Yes.
For the viewers, flash sale kitegeeza nti waba wonge naku lumubiri obasatu where there's a special price of tickets. Abaziguze mu period eyo bafuna a big discount.
Okay.
Olugwayo
Ngedda muno.
Edinga Chinatown ya
Allan Tonxi. Naye
tugende flash sale okutandika ku Friday
no
up to Sunday midnight. Yes.
Ticket
egenda kuba ku mitwalo 5
from Friday.
Yes.
Up to Sunday
midnight.
Okawulidde?
Yes.
Ticket egenda kuba ku mitwalo 5.
Yes.
So how kigenda kubeera kitya? Maybe any contacts?
Ogenda ku simu.
Yes.
No dialing. Emunyenye 2 star
1 2
2 emunyenye nya akabanga hash bagitanga
kadala. Kaddemu bakawulire bulungi. Just one more time on that.
Star 252 star 4 hash.
Star 252 star 4.
Star 252 star 4 hash. Ngabola ba screen yo.
All right. Okay.
Star 252 star 4 hash. Any network.
Okay.
Kati once it's a very straightforward thing. Once you log in, as soon as you click, it will take you to that.
Okay.
Option.
Lokatanzize mbibuzo byange. Soko demu.
Okay, I think I play guitar and I like it, but sometimes I envy people who can play keyboard really well.
So you'd love to be a pianist.
We just ordinary people.
I would see you do that actually.
We don't know which
You know
way
that
to
blind
go.
guy?
Take it slow. Oh.
I feel like you could have done that also. It's one
I mean, maybe I'll do it with someone playing the keys for me, but I wish I could be the one. Because then I'll be able to connect my vision in the head to reality.
All right.
It's not easy for someone else to bring out your vision. But when you are doing what you're thinking and feeling in real time, that's where the beauty
The
is.
best magic is at. So which stage would you think would be at your pinnacle? You say like, if I step on that stage, man, I think I'll be there.
I just want to keep elevating.
All right.
I just want to keep elevating.
So the sky is the limit.
Yeah, I feel like there should be no limit. You just keep going and going and going. Because even over the years, stages keep changing. The proverbial imaginary ceiling keeps adjusting, you know. At one point, going like for Channel O, what was like that thing, bro?
Yeah.
Now no one even remembers it
Kola award
exists.
wezagenda.
You get my point.
Tezada.
So things keep changing over years. So there can never be one. 5 years from now, there could be something new, you know. So I just say, you just have to keep elevating.
Tunagenda international naffe kuba tulina mu Cuba na Uganda wetumisinga okulaba like your talent. I would love to see your talent in that international stage.
Of course, if Uganda can.
Kyekiremeseza Uganda okutuuka awo.
We have artists who can do that.
They're very
To
good.
be honestly,
Like, yeah,
Allan
this,
Tonxi
look
can
at
do
this.
that.
Look at this craft.
My
The
brother-
majority of
Yes.
the Ugandan fan is a fan of the kind
Gambo.
of music that is not easy to push.
Oh,
Enkudi,
I get your point.
There are some songs like the songs where
they are
you
so
cannot
hard to
go
put.
anywhere, bro.
Apart from
So
Sigala.
forget.
But-
But if those are the majority of Ugandan fans,
Yes.
please, we cannot compete with Kenya.
You get the point. Oh, you
That's
get the
how
point.
it is. So we cannot compete with TZ. We
That
can't compete
means-
with Rwanda anymore.
That means the mindset of Ugandans have to change.
Fetu, you know,
Because I don't think it's the media people. I don't think it's. Kubanga DJ. Olusa following a vibe yaba.
Yeah. Bona okuba enkudi
Tosula
ndeba.
munenya. Yo.
Okay, Uncle Allan, thank you so much for coming through. So,
bro.
ladies and gentlemen, come 5th of October. It's going down at Kampala Sheraton Hotel Gardens. So, business class, it is 200K. So, but this particular weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday midnight, there's a flash sale. So, you can be able to grab yourself a ticket at only 50,000 shillings. Okay? So, nyiga kodi ejolaba mpola mpola.
Star 252, star 4 hash.
Yes. And also a table at 500K and 3 million. So make sure you go and support our brother. He has been there. He's a big pillar in the industry. So, man, pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for
we
having
shall
me.
look out for
Thanks
Tonix
for having me, bro.
post after the concert so that so we'll do what next after the concert.
After the
The ones and
concert.
twos.
You get-
Yeah.
So coming up next is a big boy, is a big DJ actually, is a legend in making because he's trying to also leave some legacy when it comes to the DJing side actually. His name is DJ Fiki, aka the tallest